지금 고쳐주소서. 모든 병을 고쳐주마. 주 약속하셨네. 내가 지금 굳게 믿고 주님 앞에 구하오니 주여 크신 권능으로 곧 고쳐주소서. 주여 당신 뜻이라면 나를 고쳐주소서. 머리 위에 기름 붓고 주 앞에 엎드려 모든 것을 다 바치고 간구하는 나의 몸을 지금 주의 약속대로 곧 고쳐주소서. 주를 위해 살겠으니 나를 고쳐주소서. 내게 속한 모든 것은 다 주의 것이니 성령이여 강림하사 능력 있는 손을 펴서 나의 몸을 어루만져 곧 고쳐주소서.
노래 제목이 생각 안 나요. 핀란드에서 한국 노래 연주하고 있습니다. 무엇을 찾으려 왔는가.
광막한 광야를 달리는 인생아, 너는 무엇을 찾으려 왔느냐. 이래도 한 세상 저래도 한평생 돈도 명예도 사랑도 다 싫다. 수청산 변함이 없건만 우리 인생은 나날이 변했다. 이래도 한 세상 저래도 한평생 돈도 명예도 사랑도 다 싫다.
Chitarra solo täysin. Hyvä poli.
see a rainbow being defined. Is it yours? Is it mine? Is it ours to divide? It's not yours, it's not mine, it belongs to us. Sunset, sunrise. Fathers and daughters, mothers and sons, children of all children, there's only one love. We live together, but we die alone, and we toil the earth, and to the earth we return. Is it yours? Is it mine? Is it ours to divide? It's not yours, it's not mine, it belongs to us. Sunset, sunrise, sunrise. Open your eyes, open your eyes. We plant a tree, we build a house, and we write a book. Take a long, long look. Nothing lasts forever, we must come together. The only constant is change, and the earth remains. Is it yours? Is it mine? Is it ours to divide? It's not yours, it's not mine, it belongs to us. Sunset, sunrise. Is it mine? Is it ours to divide? It's not yours, it's not mine, it belongs to us. Sunset, sunrise. You can't buy the moon, you can't buy the stars, you can't buy the earth by throwing gold coins. But you can buy the tree with the grass that's green. It's not yours to deteriorate. Is it ours to appreciate? It's not yours, it's not mine, it's not ours to divide. It's à toi, it's à moi, et ça nous de le diviser. C'est pas pour toi, c'est pas pour moi. Nous pouvons seulement le partager. Et ça moi, et ça toi.
서울역 광장 같은 거고 서울에 여기 이제 이렇게 지구본 같은 거 들고 있는 조각상이 지나가는 방향 오른쪽에 보이거든요. 여기가 이제 정문인데 여기 지금은 이제 이렇게 조각상들이 다 옷을 벗고 있는데 무슨 특별한 행사가 있거나 뭐 축제가 있을 땐 다 옷을 입어요. 축구할 때는 축구복을 입고 있고 뭐 이런 퍼레이드 같은 거 성소수자들 요런 이제 우리는 뭐 페스티벌이라고 하는데 퍼레이드라고 그러고 얘네들 난리 납니다. 프라이드라 그래요. 그럴 때 이제 또 그런 줄무늬 무지개 깃발 색깔 옷 입고 있고 또 뭐 할 때는 뭐 무조건 산타 그럴 때는 또 산타 옷 입고 있고, 요게 이제 이 해식계 특별한 날의 상징이 바로 요 이제 사람들이 어떤 옷을 입고 있느냐에 따라서 또 그런 것들을 봐주기도 합니다. 여기가 이제 역전이에요. 역전. 우리는 서울역 하면 서울에서 출발하는 역이잖아요. 그죠? 부산역은 부산에서 출발하는 역 이렇게 막 돼 있잖아요. 근데 핀란드도 지금은 바뀌었어요. 투르크역, 헬싱키역은 여기서 출발하는 기차를 타는 걸 상징하는데, 혹시 아시거나 들으시거나 뭐 사셨던 분들은 아시겠지만 러시아는 상트페테르부르크 역에 가면 거기가 상트페테르부르크가 아니에요. 그 곡을 기차. 여기가 이제 지하철 중앙역 같은 곳이니까요. 여기 오른쪽 배 돛대에 있는 쪽이 바사. 여기 이제 청동으로 되어져 있는 이런 조금 웅장한 건물이 북유럽 박물관. 나중에 여기 이제 귀족의 섬으로 해가지고 들어갈 거고요. 그 뒤에 이제 공원 있는 파란 색깔 문 보이는 이제 거기가 다 또 다른 섬이에요. 다리로 이제 통해서 들어가게 되는, 거기가 이제 옛날부터 왕과 귀족들 사냥터로 썼던 그런 섬입니다. 여기가 이제 제일 좋은 청담동이다. 교기배 보여요? 큰 거 오른쪽 3시 방향에 선생님들? 빨간 거 하얀 거 보이시죠? 저기가 바이킹 라인, 왼쪽 실자 라인이에요. 저희 저기서 이제 배 탑니다. 지금 선착장 가는 거예요. 네. 런데스크 이제 한번 이렇게 배에서 도시 한번 보시면서 사진 인증샷 같은 것 좀 찍으시고.
for all the lamps aboard was a major task. After 2 years, the Vasa was finished and ready to move to the harbour below the royal castle. She was one of the most heavily armed ships in Europe, with 64 guns on 2 gun decks, which could house up to 450 crew members. On Sunday, the 10th of August, 1628, she sailed on her maiden voyage. As a result of poor design, she was not very stable, and had not sailed far when a breeze made her heel repeatedly. She heeled too far, and off Beckholmen, water came in through the gun ports on the port side. Only 1,000 meters into her voyage. Over 30 men and women drowned. On the 5th of September, 1628, a few weeks after the disaster, a Council of State was convened. Under the king's half-brother, Admiral of the Fleet, Carl Carlson Julenhjem. But no one was held to blame. After several unsuccessful attempts to salvage the ship, the Vasa lay at the bottom of Stockholm harbour for over 300 years. It is likely that some dives to the wreck were made in the 19th and early 20th centuries. But it was in 1956 that wreck expert Anders Franzén pinpointed her location. Device brought up a piece of ancient waterlogged oak. Could this be the Vasa? Per Edvin Felting dived to see if this was her, lying in 30 meters of water. Yes. The royal arms on a cannon confirmed it for everyone. Felting and naval divers found large quantities of artifacts and sculptures from the ship in the mud. It was a real treasure trove on the seafloor. Could she be recovered? Salvaging techniques in the 1950s had come a long way since the 17th century, but the basic method was the same. Raise her using 2 salvage pontoons. The divers used a special nozzle to blast 6 tunnels under the ship and threaded strong steel cables through them and up to the pontoons on the surface. In 1959, everything was ready for the first lift, and the Vasa hung free on her wire cradle. Thousands of holes left by rusted bolts had to be plugged, and new hatches fitted to the gun ports before she could float again. Monday, the 24th of April, 1961, was the great day. After 333 years, the Vasa would emerge from the sea. Thousands of people watched and millions more followed the saga on radio and TV in Sweden and abroad. Nothing seemed to happen, when suddenly a bit of a mast and a section of bulwark appeared above the waves. Soon, enough of the Vasa was above the water for Per Edvin Felting and Anders Franzén to board her. Pumps strained to empty the ship of water and mud to lighten her. The archaeologists now moved in. A marine excavation of this size on such an old ship was unprecedented anywhere in the world. One day, a full choir of angels emerged, sculptures from a sumptuous cabin fitted out like royal apartments. There would be over 40,000 finds in total by the end. The Vasa was towed past the site of her sinking, just 100 meters off Beckholmen. As majestically as in the 17th century, she glided into the dock with a slight list. King Gustav II Adolf had never seen her in her finished glory. But his successor, King Gustav VI Adolf, himself an expert in archaeology, admired her faded beauty. As she stands in dry dock, the Vasa is impressive. Even with the stern castle gone, she is as high as a 4-story building. The interior of the ship opened a whole new world to historians. The Vasa contained a complete 17th century society, unique in the world. A time capsule where everything was unchanged from that fateful afternoon in August 1628. The sculptures had survived their immersion well and were placed in huge vats of water awaiting restoration. The hull of the Vasa had to be constantly sprayed with water to prevent the wood drying out. Rapidly in just a few minutes. A ladder came away as Admiral Erik Jönsson Kramer tried to reach the upper deck. A ring, the sole goal object to come to light, was found on the orlop deck. Did the Admiral lose it as he tried to save himself in the final minutes? This sailor was trapped under a cannon. The brackish water, low in oxygen, and the mud have preserved his clothing, and his shoes were still on his feet. Even his hair and brain were preserved in the cold depths. Scientists to establish what they ate and what illnesses the seamen suffered from. This bronze brazier, found at the lowest part of the hull, kept the officers' food warm. These expensive objects were manufactured in Germany. During the hearing by the council, the interrogating officer wondered whether the cannons had not been properly secured. He was wrong. They had been. All the gun carriages were still in place on the lower decks. The cannons had not caused the ship to capsize. She was just too high and too narrow in the beam, with too little weight in the stone ballast below the waterline. The painstaking work of preserving the hull for posterity began. For more than 17 years until 1979, the Vasa was sprayed with polyethylene glycol, as is found in lipsticks and skin cream, to replace the water in the wood. The Vasa is one of the largest objects ever conserved. She has been called the world's biggest jigsaw puzzle, and to find out where all the loose parts had fitted, the museum's carpenters threaded steel wire through the old nail holes. If they lined up, a new piece of the puzzle had fallen into place. Down in the hold, the 17th century still lies undisturbed. The skill of the shipwrights who joined these massive timbers and the stout planking can still be admired. Vasa's sides are almost 60 centimeters thick to withstand the enemy's shot. Right forward, the thick anchor cable was attached. In the stern castle, everything fitted perfectly. Many of the Vasa's blocks, deadeyes, and the top survived. And these have been used with 4 kilometers of new rope for shrouds and stays when the ship was re-rigged. The Vasa is unique. No other ship of this size and age has been preserved anywhere in the world, and she is 98% original. The 18-meter-high transom is covered in sculptures, a unique art treasure. A truly impressive ship designed to strike fear into the enemy. The German artist Morten Rittmer and his assistants carved more than 700 sculptures. Still shows its red paint. The whole ship was to gleam in gold and bright colours, as fashion dictated in the 17th century. How long will we have the Vasa? Not forever. But everything possible is being done to preserve this old ship for as long as possible. This includes reducing the rust that has penetrated the wood. The old temporary iron bolts rocks are being replaced by new ones in stainless steel. A task that will take many years. It is quite a thought that if this floating palace had only sailed well, we would not have her today.
문은 어떻게 해? 낯가려. 낯가려. 봐봐. 아유. 할아버지 무서워.
그대만을 위해서 태어난 저 밤의 틈에